so excited to be here. I hope this puts you a little bit in the holiday spirit. Thank you, Jennifer. All right. Well, we are so excited for you all to be here. Quick introductions. I'm Theresa, and I help women who want to make a career change, not just find any career, but their ideal career. I'm born and raised in Germany, so I'm all about white Christmas, but I live in Hawaii, and it's also beautiful here to have warm and sunny Christmas. And I'm here with Anna. Anna, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Gaynor. I help you prioritize your well being so you can achieve your career goals and reclaim your work and life balance. I was born and raised in Brazil, so Christmas to me is summer and Santa wearing like short pants. short. And now I live in North Carolina where the weather sometimes gets, colder, cooler, sometimes even a little snow. And yeah, like let us know where you're tuning in from. We would love to, let us know where you are right now, watching this live event with us. And we are very, very, very happy to have you here.
Yes. Please drop in the chat that you're here. Say hi. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Because if you don't drop it in the chat, then we don't know even that you're here. And we'd love to see who is here.
Yeah.
And also, please feel free to drop questions in the chat at any time. This is going to be a fun, interactive workshop. If you have a question, don't be shy. There's no wrong questions. So please, Santa wearing short pants. I know, I love it. That's Hawaii too. Yes. I never realized, Anna, that I grew up in the cold country and now I'm celebrating Christmas or holidays in the summer, and you're doing the exact opposite.
Yeah, I need to come visit you.
Hi, Shannon. Great to have you here. Hi, Jennifer. Love that you're here. Hi, G. So good to have you here. Andrew is here. Amazing. Happy Wednesday.
Yes.
And we got Jennifer from Chicago. So great to see everyone here. We got Michigan tuning in. Wait, what? We have Bahamas. That is crazy. That's so cool. Woo! Nice. All right. Oh my God. So great to see everyone here. We have Michelle from Vancouver. Oh my God. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here with us. This is going to be such a great time we're going to have together. And to start this off and continue in the festive mode, I want to start this off with an icebreaker question. Ask everyone, what is your favorite holiday drink? Is it hot cacao, mulled wine, eggnog, or something completely different? Drop in the chat, what is your favorite holiday drink? Hot cacao, mulled wine, eggnog, or something different? What is yours, Anna?
I mean, chocolate, of course. It has to be chocolate, right? So yeah, like the hot cocoa, hot cacao, like that's my jam. Right now I have tea next to me, but yeah, that's where I'm thinking right now.
I love hot cacao too, but for the holidays, I have to go with mulled wine. In Germany, it's called Glühwein, and it's just the best thing in the world. It's like hot wine. So there's no holidays for me without hot wine, or I think in English they call it mulled wine. It's so good. But I also love hot cacao.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm seeing the espresso martini. That sounds delicious. You might have to share that recipe with us here. See an eggnog, hot cacao. Oh my God, that's awesome. Hi from Minnesota. Happy to see you here. Eggnog in my coffee. Ooh.
Gotta try that.
All right, Andrew. Okay. Well, now that we're all in the Holy Spirit, I want to again say how excited we are for all of you to be here today with us, because we are going to be creating our own career vision boards together. So this is going to be super inspiring, super fun. And what inspired us to choose this topic for our workshop today is that we know there are so many talented people who find themselves in roles that just don't light them up, or don't match their potential, or just not the way they want their work environment to be, and it's not the way they want to spend those 40 hours. Maybe it's just off a little bit, and maybe it's off a lot. But whatever it is, it really is going to help us to turn those dreams that we have for our ideal work and career environment into a clear and actionable vision. And then I'm confident that nothing can stop you from making that happen, making that a reality for yourself in 2024.
Yes,
Eggnog
absolutely.
with a little brandy. Wow. There's like, oh, love this. All right, so I want to start off this quickly showing you how you can make a career vision board. If you want to follow along with us today, which I highly encourage you, Canva is a really easy option to do it virtually. But obviously, you can also do it on paper and cut out pictures that really speak to you, glue them on a cardboard, and have everything that speaks to you on one board, everything that you envision for your future or hope for in your future. But I'm going to show you a quick way how to do it in Canva so that you can easily follow along. And you also don't need a paid Canva account. I believe it is easy to do with the free version.
It is. I did mine on the free version, and I think it's good for us to emphasize that. Like, all you need to do is just go on the search bar and just write, maybe, like, that's what I did. What I did was everything free. Just write vision board, and then just look at photos, on the internet, or because it's just gonna be for you. It's not like you're gonna share with the world, unless you want to share with the world. Make sure that you're using photos that you can actually share, that you have the rights to share. But yeah, you can just go on Canva, write vision board, and it's completely free. You can create a career vision board for you.
Yep. So just as Anna was saying, and I just love this comment in here, I love using Canva because so do I. I could not survive without Canva. Totally one of my favorite places to be. So when you go to Canva, you can type in vision board in here in the search bar. And then you get a couple of templates. And that's an easy way to start. And that's also how I started mine. I actually picked this template. Even though it looks completely different now, it's this template that I picked, clicked on customize this template. And then I just removed all the pictures. I just substituted all the pictures and changed the colors and fonts to what I like. But when you go to elements and go to photos, we got to type in first. So let's say we want a good example. We want to put work-life balance on our vision board. I type it in here, go to photos, and then it gives me lots of images to choose from that can visualize that for me. So let's say I want to choose this picture. I adjust the size and then put it on here instead of this picture, for example. And just like that, I have my first picture on my vision board. Or you can obviously delete everything and start from scratch. Any questions on how to make your vision board in Canva? I want to make sure everyone here in the audience can follow along. If you do want to follow along, it would be super fun if you do make your vision boards with us together. Is everyone good? Are there any questions that you have about how to get started in Canva? Okay, I think we're good here. So let me pull up ours again. Where are we? There we go. Great idea. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks for confirming. Let's do this one. Perfect. There we are. All right. So, Anna, why don't you start us off with talking about, cool. Thanks for the comment. I never realized Canva could do a vision board template. I know, Canva does everything.
Yes, G. Okay, yeah, let's get started. The first question I have for you all is ideal workplace setting. So what is your ideal work environment? Is it a bustling office, a serene co-working space, or the comfort of your home office? How do you envision the culture of your ideal workplace? Is it collaborative, fast-paced, flexible, structured? It depends on what works for you. For me, for example, I like to work from home and that's what worked for me. But I know I have a lot of friends, and for them, they prefer more of a hybrid setting. So that's what works for them. Some of them prefer to be in a fast-paced environment. Some, like me, I prefer more of the flexible side of things. So it's, what does that mean for you? What would be that ideal work environment? As you can see on the screen, we have, like a desk, a place with collaboration when people are like in a meeting setting, or just think about what that looks like, and think about the photo that would represent, or maybe even like the message, the quotes that would represent that kind of environment for you. Yeah, so for mine here, I created this my career vision board for next year. For me, that would be, I need a place for growth. So the bottom, corner, yeah, that has like a kind of a grow, like a, I need a place where I can grow, but I can feel like I can be independent, where I can work on my own and have the creative, juices flowing. And I need a quiet space to work. So that's what works for me, but it's what works for you.
I love that, Anna. I'll show my vision board here too. So I'm slowly building mine here with you all together. So mine ideal workplace setting is a home office. So I have this home office desk on here. I also love connecting with people via virtual calls, like in the setting or over Zoom. So that's why I put the virtual meeting in here. I put a little quote in here: the price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. And that quote really speaks to me, because we spend 40 plus hours at work every day, every week, and we are exchanging a lot of life for that. So it needs to be a setting that I really enjoy being in if I spend so much time in it. And then at the bottom right, my company career bloom. So this is obviously my ideal workplace that I created for myself. So for all of you, drop one thing in the comments that you want to put on your vision board, or that you are right now putting on your vision board, of what your ideal work environment looks like. Share it with us, share it with everyone, so we can inspire each other and see also how different we are. And it's great that we're so different, right? Not everyone wants to work from home, and that's perfectly fine. And not everyone wants to be in the office, and that's great too. So share with us what goes on your vision board for your ideal workplace setting. And while you're thinking and typing, I'm going to jump into the next slide, and I want to talk about financial goals, because we're often so afraid to talk about money. But let's talk about money here for a moment. What are your financial aspirations? You can put a number on there. Put 100, 200,000 on there if this is how much you want to make. It's okay to want to earn money. Like, that's why we work, right? Natural lighting. Let's go through here what came in for the workplace environment. Naturally lighting, lots of window life plans. That can be beautifully visualized. Rebecca, hi, nice to see you. 2 screens, I'm there with you. Plans and the ability to work from home or a cafe. Oh, remote, cats, and quiet. Oh, you guys. I love cats. My dream environment is a remote setting. Yes, mine too. Thank you for sharing it. I hope that you are following along and putting this right onto your Canva vision board as we talk. So at the end of this, you all have your own vision board ready. So let's go back to financial goals. So the first thing, talk money. Put on there how much you want to make. You got to put it out into the universe of how much you're making, so that you can actually get there. But also think about, how does your salary or your salary goals align with your lifestyle and long-term financial goals? So it might not just be about the money you make. Is it that you want financial freedom? Is that your goal? Do you want to be debt-free? Do you want to make a lot of money? Do you want to have a safe and secure home for you and your family? Is it your goal to not even make so much money for yourself, but is it your goal that you can really have enough money to contribute to causes that are important to you? Or do you want to have a fancy house, a mansion? And it's okay to want all of this. It is okay to want all of this. There's no right or wrong. And I would love to see from all of you what a financial goal would be for you. Obviously, I'm not going to ask you to put a number in the chat, but what is something that, if you ask yourself, okay, I want to make 200,000 next year. Why do I want that? What is it behind the money? Is it that I want a certain lifestyle? Drop it in the chat. Let us know. And I put the money on here because I want to make money. So that is on my vision board. Thank you for saying that, Chi, right? Financial is important. That's why we work.
We gotta survive, right? So, like just talking about the financial piece, it could also be maybe you have a dream vacation in mind. Maybe your goal is, to go visit Theresa in Hawaii. My goal. So just like, are you saving for what? It's important to think about savings or financial, like with a purpose, right? I think it's important. We all need money to survive, but what's the purpose behind it? Why do you want to make more money? How's that going to make you feel? And start thinking and visualizing that for yourself. Yes, that's beautiful, Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yes, love that. All right. I'm going to hand it back over to you,
Yes.
Anna.
So now we're talking about core career values. What values are most important to you in your career? For instance, is it work and life balance, integrity, innovation, or positive leadership? Are these things a must have for you, or do you have different career values that are important to you? For me, a huge one is the work and life balance piece. And I use work and life balance. I use that word for keyword purposes, but it could be work and life blending, integration, harmony, whatever that looks like for you. That's a big one for me because, as I wrote letter, just living my best life. That's a big deal to me, in the same time that, yes, I want to have a successful career. I also want to have a successful life in a sense that I feel like I'm fully present in my life and not just living, going through the motions. So to me, that is a core value that matters to me. In how do you translate that in a work environment? It could be a work environment that offers flexibility, or if you are a parent, that offers some sort of benefit that helps you as a parent to find that balance, harmony, blend, integration that you need in your life. It's like a positive leadership. Like if you had, if you're coming from a toxic work environment where the leaders were toxic, leadership wasn't good, that might be a core value that you want to have in your career next year. If you're seeking to change jobs, like I want to work somewhere where there's people in the leadership that looks like me, sound like me, and there's that representation, right? So those are some of the things that you can put in your vision board, either like as an image or as a quote or as a word, anything that that's gonna make you like look at that and say, yeah, these are my core values. And it can be 2 things, it can be 5 things. Like just think about what that would be for you. What are the must-haves, core values that you want in your career?
Thanks for sharing that, Anna. That was beautiful. And core values are so important and something we don't always think about when it comes to work. For me, what I put on as my core values are work-life balance. That is huge. I need to, and as Anna said, there's not going to ever be a perfect balance, but something that works for me, that where I have enough energy for my work, but also enough energy for my life outside of work. Mm-hmm. Being creative and innovative is super important to me. I need a creative outlet. So I added this picture to my vision board. And down here, I do need an environment where I can problem solve. Like I just love figuring things out, as Anna knows all about that. So that is for me super important in a work environment, that I have that I have this challenge that there's always something for me to figure out. And then I added a quote of do more of what you love in here, and happiness. Those 2 really spoke to me. Would love to hear from all of you. What goes on your career vision board when it comes to your core values? Anything that we shared that spoke to you? Is it something completely different? Again, there's no right or wrong. It is whatever you value that you want to find in your work environment. Or maybe it's something you already have and you want to continue keeping that in your work environment. The next question to talk about is, what professional milestones do you want to reach? What are some significant career milestones that you're aiming for? This could be, are you looking for a new job? Are you looking for a promotion? Do you want to gain a specific title or role? Do you want to gain more responsibility? What is one goal that you would love to achieve in your career? And this doesn't have to be, not everyone's goal have to be to become a CEO and make $1 million. That doesn't have to be a goal. It's perfectly fine to say, like, here, she's just so happy at work. Maybe she just got a new job or she got a promotion. This is how I want to feel at work. That is my milestone. Or I want to keep growing in my career. I want to win an award or be recognized for something I do. I want to be a CEO with a corner office. Or I want to start my own business and get that off the ground. So there's so many different career milestones that you could add to your vision board. Would love again to hear from all of you. What is a milestone that you would love to achieve in the next year? And dream big here. Don't put limits on yourself.
Yep.
So here for me, what is, this is taking me a little bit out of my comfort zone here, but I was like, I'm going to put it on there. So this represents public speaking for me. Not just virtually, but in person is something that way outside my comfort zone, but I was like, I'm just gonna put it out there. And I added this quote to it. I learned to always take on things I'd never done before. Growth and comfort do not coexist. So my vision for next year is I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone to grow. And I'm the success story. I want to be successful. That is my goal. Put the word success right on here as well. Anna, anything you want to share on this, on your vision board?
So what I want to do, and again, out of my comfort zone to share with the world pretty much, is I want to be more of a, I'm going to still be in the career space, but I want to create even more content because that's where my passion really lies. I love working with people. I love coaching people, but I also I care about my impact, and not everybody, can work with me. And sometimes they still can be impacted by some of my words. But besides helping these people be impacted with some of my words, I also want to be in their ears. So for next year, you're going to be able to read my content and also listen to it. That's why I have the little earbuds there, because I am going to go full on with content writing and a podcast. So
oh my God.
Yeah, so that's my thing. You're gonna, and for me it's really hard because yes, I am a foreigner, I have an accent, so that took me way out of my comfort zone, but I already have a couple episodes out there, and I want to just continue. If you're busy and you still want to hear my content, get 10-15 minutes of your time and you're going to hear my content as a podcast. And do what I do best in this world, I feel like, is teaching. Teaching, that's why you have me there in front of a camera already. I've already done this professionally, and I just want to continue to create this impact with mostly free content. That's my thing. That's what I'm truly passionate about, and that's what I want to continue to do next year.
Love that, Anna. That is so amazing. And Shannon, I thank you for dropping this in the chat. New opportunities, joy, freedom, and fulfillment. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful vision to have.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about work-life balance. I know we already touched base on this a little bit, but what I want to say is, how do you envision that for your professional and personal life? Because it really depends, right? if you might have different priorities in your life. Like if you're not a parent, you still have different priorities, right? Like you still have different things that you want to do. And what does that look like for you right now? I feel like if you're early in your career, you may have more of the like drive to really, like, you don't mind if you need to go the extra mile, you don't mind if you need to work extra hours because you have that drive. But maybe if you're mid-career, you have young kids and all that kind of stuff, it might be a little tougher for you to do that exact same thing. So what does work and life balance looks like for you? Because this is a word that is thrown around so much, but I feel like for each one of us, like it's good to go deep and figure it out. What does that mean for myself? Do I want flexible hours? But what does that actually mean? Flexible hours, it means you go into the office, but if your child is having something at school, you can ask for that time to go watch your child perform or sing, dance, whatever that is. Or does it mean, the flexibility means more like, I know I can go, to a doctor's office and then I can finish my work from home, whatever that looks like for you. So I think it's important to narrow down to what that actually looks like in your life and put that in your vision board, right? Like the flexible work hours or it's flexibility to work from anywhere. Those are two different things, right? So for me, everything I do in this life has to be related to well-being. So well-being to me, and something that I want to put out there for everybody, that's why I'm so into the career well-being thing, is your career is important, but so is your well-being. Because if you're not well, you can't be a top performer forever. Your health is going to decline at some point and you need to take care of yourself. So to me, the whole, like, I can't see my career, my personal life without that well-being piece. It's really important. So for me, work-life balance has to have the well-being piece so I can take care of my health, which is very important to me, and also take care, do my best work. So it's kind of, what does that look like for you? For me in my business, I love doing collaborations. That's why I'm here with Theresa. I love getting to know, people. And for my life, I love dancing and I love eating well. I love taking care of my mental health. So those are things that to me, they go together when it comes to work-life balance, work-life integration. So what does that look like for you?
Thanks for sharing that, Anna. And my vision board got really full when I started to think about my work-life balance. Obviously, a picture of my family in here. So those are my two kids and a husband. So huge, so important for me that I have time, and not just time, but also energy to spend with them. Because if I burn myself out at work, I might be physically present with my family, but I'm not mentally present. So being actually having the energy and mental space for my family is really important to me. I live in a beautiful place, so I want to find enough time to enjoy being here. Like Anna, eating really healthy is important to me, and I want to make more time and more of a priority to find time for that. And self-care, something I'm just not good at, making time for self-care. So that is something I need to get much better on, and it's on my vision board. And a piece of that is I'm so excited. I found a rock climbing gym. I've only done this twice in my life, but I want to really get into rock climbing. So I'm signing up for the gym in January. And then twice a week, I want to go rock climbing. That's going to be my new workout. Mental health I put on here too, because physical and mental health are both super, super important. So I think that's pretty much covering my vision for my work-life balance. What about you guys? What is some things that you're putting on your vision board when it comes to work-life balance? And while you're thinking and probably really busy on finding the pictures that you want to put on your vision board, let's move into the next and our last topic already to add out to our vision board is thinking about the impact and the contribution that you want to make. What is the kind of impact that you wish to make through your career? What's the difference that you want to make in your field, in your community, or on a broader scale? How do you want to contribute to the world? And I don't want you to be scared by this question and feel like, oh, I don't have the power to really make an impact, because all of us do. on a really small scale, or some of us on a larger or really large scale. But when you think about what is one problem in this world, and that could be just your family, the world of your family, or your small community, or a larger community, the country, the world, the whole world, what is one problem then you would like to solve? If you could, put that on your vision board. Would you like to help others grow? Would you like to reach out to others and help them up? Would you like to impact your on a sustainable level to make the world greener? Do you want to volunteer and give back to the community? Do you want to be in an innovative space and create something new? Or do you want to empower others? And you don't have to do anything big. If you're in a position and you have in a career and you have a new coworker start and they're lost on day one, reaching out to them and helping them through that first week, those first days, is making an impact. So you can think about these small things of how do you want to impact the world? What, when it comes to the end of your career, what do you want to be known for? What do you want others to say? Do you want to say, she was amazing, she had so many creative ideas and her creative ideas inspired other people? Or she created innovations, she was so innovative. Or she always helped others. Or she always gave back to the community. Or she really was there to empower others. What is it for you that the impact and the contribution that you want to make? Because I feel like our careers, they become meaningful and fulfilling if we feel that they are part of something bigger, of something that why we're here to do, what we're here to do. For me personally, empowering others is huge. So this is how I want all my clients to feel. I want them to be dancing at their new careers because they're so happy to finally have found their ideal career. So the word empower is on here. See, anything else I added? I think these are the two main things. Oh, I added this quote. Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives, by Michelle Obama. And that's a quote that is so important to me because nothing is going to be more important for me than seeing other women step into their full potential, have the power and feel empowered to find their ideal career and be happy. That is the difference that I want to make in people's lives. Anything you want to add to that, Anna?
Yeah, for me, like a big thing, and I'm not going to go over my vision board because I know we're a little over here, but it's that impact, right? It's like if, there are things going on at work right now and you feel like you don't have enough time to take care of yourself. How do you get a little more of that well-being? How do we get to improve maybe your sleep, maybe your nutrition, maybe something that is really that we don't talk about enough, like it's hobbies. I love that you have the rock climbing thing that you're gonna start doing, because I feel like we don't talk enough about hobbies, and that's an important thing. It's almost like we used to do something, now we can't do it anymore, and then we list like this huge list of excuses that because of this, because of that, and next thing you know, that could be your time to even socialize, get to know other people. And we're human beings. Even though, I'm a big introvert, I still feel like I need other people. I still feel like I need those connections. I need that socialization. Even if it's one or two people, I still need that. So for me, it's like what I want for next year is to continue the collaborations, continue to meet some of these wonderful people that we have here. And for me, my impact is going to be through my words, through my free content that I'm going to put out there, through my words and through my voice, because I still want to show up as I am, with the voice that I have, with the accent that I have, and I still feel like I'm making an impact, that I'm helping at least one person out there to feel like, yes, go for your career goals, but also take care of yourself, take care of your well-being. Well-being is a habit. So that's kind of the overall thing that I want to share about my vision board.
Oh, that's so beautiful, Anna. I just absolutely love your vision and the work that you do already, and how much you inspire others to think beyond just the work we do, but also how that impacts us and how that ties into us. is that contributing to our health, or is that taking away from our health, mental, physical, emotional health? And finding the right balance, and the balance is going to be different for everyone, but finding the balance for you. Yeah, and this again is my completed vision board. So for my next year is, I think the two big words is growth for me personally, and work-life balance, self-care, family time. So really on my career side, making an impact, helping as many people as I can to empower them, finding their ideal career, and at the same time, not having that exclusive of each other, but being able to have both, having the work-life balance, making time for my family, making time for myself, while still being really impactful in my work. We'd love to hear from you. What is one thing overall, when you now, I hope that all of you were able to follow along. What is one thing that you added to your vision board? Share one thing with us. Now that you look at your vision board of everything that you put on there, what is one thing that stands out to you that you're envisioning for your future? Any last wise words you want to share, Anna?
I do want to share one thing here because, based on our audience, I feel like sometimes we are made to believe that we have to choose between either this or that. And I feel like we can have both. And that's like a limiting belief that it was placed in our minds, even, maybe through childhood or whatever happened, to each person. Yes, you can have a good career that makes you feel happy, you are good going to work and not drained to 100% of the time, and you can still make time for the people you love, make time for the hobbies and activities that bring you joy. That doesn't mean that both are going to be perfect, and again, I don't like the idea of the scale, right? But it means that you are being more intentional. If it means that 1 hour a week or 2 hours a week you're going to go rock climbing like Theresa is going to do, or dancing like I do, that's going to be your time. And try to make as much as possible your non-negotiable time. And when it comes to career, like, always think about how choosing, if I choose this, okay, like how I'm going to make time for my life as well, right? Like, so you got to be intentional. And I do think we're made to believe that we can't have it, just like either your career or your family. And I feel like, what does that look like for you? How can you make sure that you can have both? They're not going to look perfect, and take that idea of perfection out of your mind, because it's not going to look perfect. But how can you find a way to have both? Like, I don't know.
No, that was a beautiful inspiration to leave everyone with, Anna. I really agree that you have to, and I think that is the beauty of the vision board. And that is something that, like, you can have both on the same vision board. And once you have this on your vision board, it's like, okay, now I know what I want my life to look like. I want to be successful in my career. I want to make an impact. I want to empower others, but I also want family time. And seeing that on one board can really help us to actually be like, okay, this is what I want in my career. And then we can reflect throughout the year on it and be like, okay, am I moving towards this direction or away from it? And it could be a realization like, okay, no, actually, my vision that I put out for this year, I'm moving in the wrong direction. So what adjustments can I make to get closer to it?
Yeah, that's exactly like the point that I was trying to make. And I wasn't going to say in January everything is going to be beautiful and you're going to have both. It's like, that's not what I'm saying. It's more like that vision, like, okay, like, I want to spend more time with my family, but I know, like, if I keep saying yes to everything, it's going to take up on my personal time. Yeah. Right? That kind of idea, that's kind of where I was going.
No, I love that, Anna. And thank you for sharing. My top goal on my vision board for 2024 is to have a job that is creative and makes me excited for work. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I fully believe and support you. And I believe that you can make that happen.
Yep.
Would love to hear from others about what were some takeaways from this workshop. What is something on your vision board that when you look on it now that you have it hopefully completed, or maybe in the process of completing, that you're like, this is a big one that is important for me next year.
Mm-hmm.
Drop that in the chat. And as we're coming here to an end, I really, really hope that this Career Vision Board workshop has inspired and empowered you to make a career change in the new year and find work or find a work environment that makes you excited and fulfilled and really contributes to who you want to be and how you want your life and career to be. And to help you make that a reality, I actually have a special Christmas gift or holiday gift that I am giving away this holiday season. And that is a 10% discount on my signature coaching program, the Career Clarity Formula. The Career Clarity Formula is my 12-week program led by myself to discover and land your dream job. And it's taking you from the randomly trying to find your thing and browsing job boards to knowing what you're meant to do and going right for it and finding it and landing it. If you're interested and want to learn more, send me a DM and I will give you the discount code to get 10% off. And you can give this as a holiday gift to yourself. So that is giving yourself the gift of a new career in the new year, or you can give it to a loved one. And all you need to do is send me a DM and I will share the discount code with you and answer any questions you might have.
Yes. And okay, I want to continue to lead with confidence and passion. That's beautiful, Andrew. Yeah, I love that. I love that. That's a good vision. So, for those who are wondering about the current health of their career, I want to invite you to take my free quiz. It's called What's Your Career Wellbeing Score? In 1 minute, you're going to discover, and gain insights and tips to help you improve your well-being while fostering a fulfilling and successful career. It's on my website. It's my name, Anna Gaynor, NAGOEHNER.com/quiz. Is free, and you're gonna get results right away as soon as you take the quiz. Just find out where you are right now and get a few tips on maybe what you need to move forward.
Love your quiz, Anna. It was so good. Yes, definitely take Anna's quiz. And I also would love to see all of your vision boards. I would be so honored. So a couple of different ways. If you want to put it out into the world, share it in a post, no matter what platform you're on, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and tag me and Anna in it. If you don't want to make it public, I kind of encourage you to make it public, because once you put it out to the world, you feel more held accountable to, like, okay, I'm putting this out there and this is what I want for myself. But if you don't want to do it publicly, DM it to me and Anna. We would love to see it. It's just going to be we just want to celebrate you. And there's absolutely no judgment. There's nothing you can do wrong on your vision board. Don't feel like, oh, this isn't good enough. What you put on your vision board is good enough. It is what you want. And that's the right thing. And share it with us. Would love to see some posts coming through. Tag us in it or send us DMs with your career vision board so that we can see what you put on there for your next year. Great seeing you here, Phil. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Anything else, Anna, before we end this amazing workshop?
No, I think you covered it all. I can't wait for people to, create their vision boards and place somewhere. Like I have one like right here in my office. That's my personal one. And I look at it every single day because those are the things that matter to me in my personal life. But I also have my career one, and I'm going to put right here. So every single day I kind of that helps with visualization, that helps you visualize your success, because it's not just like, oh, I'm just looking at it. It's like, no, I am making an effort and I'm working hard to make that happen. Because the whole thing about visualization is not just like, oh, I'm looking at it, like, cool. It's like, no, it's just like, how do I get more of that in my life? Like it goes back to what I was saying about the whole like work-life balance thing, right? Like how can you have both? Like, and what does the both look like for you right now? You know, for you right now, maybe it doesn't mean like you're gonna be like an A-list person, like a, you know, like an actress or something, that they can have everything for them. You know, somebody to cook, somebody to clean. That's not what I'm saying, but like, it's more like, how can you look at what's there? Like I was saying, if you say yes to everything, you're saying no to something else. So when you think about the two things you have on your plate, it's like, okay, I want to spend more time with my family, but if I keep saying yes to things, I'm not going to spend time with them. So that's what I was saying about the having, you know, you don't have to always be choosing between this and that. That's kind of what I was saying, but just want me to make it clear.
No, I love that, Anna. And it's so true, right? And that's the beauty of having a vision board and putting that up, so that when you're have to make decisions, and we have to make millions of decisions every day and saying yes or no to things, we can actually look at our vision board and take a moment to pause and say, okay, if I say yes, does that get me closer to my what I put on my vision board, or does that take me further away? And that might help you make some of the decisions. If you get a job offer in the new year, take a moment, look at your vision board
Yeah.
and think like, okay, if I accept, is that going to take me closer or further away? And that can really guide your decision making in the new year and make your visions for what you want your life and your career to look like become a reality. Thank you all so much for being here. This was such a joy to be here with all of you. Please share your vision boards with us. I'm serious. I want to be tagged and post about it. I want to see DMs. I want to see your vision boards. And have a beautiful holiday season. I hope that you find time to relax and enjoy it instead of just the craziness of everything that comes with it. But happy holidays, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you all. Happy holidays. Bye.
Bye.